What's up? So I'm making this video as a backup to the video I made in the rain. It's still pouring rain. I'm on the freeway right now, and it is congested. The rain's coming down heavy. Just trying to do a video about Skinwalker Ranch and all the unbelievable things I've seen with this place. I'll tell you a little bit about it, and you can do your own research on it. I know I've done like 2 years of honest, what the hell happened here in this place. It's not an easy topic because it's so outlandish with what has happened at this place. So where's Skinwalker Ranch? So it's in the upper northern part of Utah in the Inuit Basin. If you want to look it up, go ahead and look up Adamantium Ranch on Google Maps. You will not miss it. It's right there. You can zoom in all day. You'll see the it's like 800 acres of land. Humongous place. And what's happened to this place is more than I can explain ever on a YouTube video. But so the name of the family that lived there was the Gormans, and that's not even the real name. That's what everyone uses just to, tell the tale of what actually happened here. So the Gormans in 1994, they're looking to start their bull, cow, livestock raising place, and they're like a hardy family. They had 2 kids, a wife and a husband, and they finally buy the place. I think it's for very, very cheap, like $90,000 or something like that. I can't really remember the details. It's been a couple years since I really gotten back into it, but it's such a great topic to cover because it's such a bizarre place. And I hopefully I don't get too sketchy on the details, and pardon me if I do, but I've got a little ways to get home here, and it's pouring out, so why not a better time than now? So they buy the property, and I'm not going to cover the whole thing, but I'm going to hit some details that are just hard to believe, things that have happened. You don't gotta believe it. There are also people that documented some of the stuff that's gone on in this place heavily. So it pays a lot into what these people experienced. The Gormans, right? So they buy the property, and this is the first day of them going to this property. They're classic, heavy duty farm-like people, They get to their property, they're unloading their stuff, and it's in the winter time, so it's frozen tundra and lots of snow, whatever. And off in the distance of their property, they see something loping towards them, and it looks to be like a large wolf or like a dog or something, and it seems to be kind of friendly, right? As it's similar characteristics to maybe like a dog approaching you from afar, coming towards you. Maybe it doesn't see you, I don't know, maybe it does. they see this in the distance, and they go, it looks very big. They think it's, it's strange it's so big. And as it gets closer to them, they realize it's a very large, dog-like wolf figure. Comparatively to like the roof line of like a, small Honda Civic or sedan of some sort, shoulder height. And it's alarming, of course. And as it gets closer, it seems very docile. And they have already unloaded some of their cattle into their corral. And it seems like this wolf type of dog, animal seems friendly. So they kind of like, well, what else do we have? What choice do we have at this point? Of course, they're like on alert. Like, what's going on here? So they see it approaching, and they're not on full alert yet. But this wolf spots one of the calves that are in the corral, and it immediately goes from a docile, friendly, like giant thing that they have no idea what is even happening around them with, to biting the head of this, young calf and trying to pull it through the bars in the corral. Well, as the owners of these animals, I think he had a 357 Magnum, I think it was. And I could be wrong again on that. My apologies if I'm wrong. He has in his truck, and he pulls it out, and he just takes a shot at the wolf. Bam, hits it. Nothing. Not even phased. Nothing. So he takes another shot. And they're stunned by this, because that would, stop any man in his tracks. This thing, it didn't even phase it. He's going, maybe 15 feet, 10 feet away from this thing. So he pulls out a bigger gun. I want to say, 30-07? I don't know guns well. I'm just going off what I recall in the story. Go ahead and be one of those gun guys that's like, nah, it was a thing. You got the guns wrong. Big guns. Imagine big guns. Lots of firepower. I'm not a gun guy. Okay? Lots of firepower. Things that would stop any man in his tracks. Right? Gets another gun out. Sorry, I take it back. First of all, they hit it with some baseball bat type stuff, not phased. Hit it with the 357 Magnum, unfazed, still pulling the head of this calf, this innocent calf, out of the bars. Finally, goes point blank with, I believe, is a 30-07 weapon. I want to say pistol, rifle. I don't know what it is. And it jolts the beast and lets go of the calf. Now they realize, okay, we've got some effectivity on this thing. Let's get it again. I think he takes another shot at this thing, and a piece of its chest or a chunk of its fur and skin falls to the ground, and it kind of lopes off a little bit into the distance, right where they're standing, and kind of looks back at him like, gives him a glare of some sort, right? That's what they say what happened. It gives him a glare. And then the father and the son, they go, well, we can't have this thing around our livestock or whatever. So they follow it, and they're following it, and they're following the tracks, and I think probably some blood or something. And they follow it to where the river's edge is, and they finally find the tracks, whatever, and they see the tracks just stop, and it makes no sense where this thing's gone. Before the river, I said river's edge, but it's before the river's edge where they can trace this thing. And they say that there's no where it could have gone, and they never had an explanation as to where this thing went. And I don't think this is the first time. The last time I would see this experience with this being, which is even creepier. And again, this is not even touching the tip of the iceberg with this place. So they get out there to basically to terminate this beast, and they can't find it. And the tracks just stop, and that's the last time they saw it that day. Until I think the wife had come home sometime maybe months later. The Gormans only stayed at Skinwalker Ranch from 94 to like 97, 98 because of the multitude of problems that happened in this property. And I'm going to go into more of those soon here on another video. But to encompass it entirely, the kids were doing bad in school because of the property. They were starting to lose their minds and bad sleep, and it was just not going well for the family. So they sold it for very cheap to a company that was interested in doing research on the place. And I'll get further into that on the next couple of videos with this Skinwalker Ranch topic. But that's just my little teaser into what this place was like. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. I'm more than happy to break down some of the things I've read and watched documentaries on. It's an interesting place. The government spent like, I think it's $12 million or $22 million trying to break down what's going on there. And that's known information that you can look up yourself about Skinwalker Ranch. But if you like some of this stuff, if you're into paranormal stuff, I'm not a paranormal channel or nothing, but I love the topics. And let me know what you think. Go ahead and feel free to hit me with corrections on this video. And subscribe, all that stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Think about Skinwalker Ranch.